So let's rehash this podcast that we're doing together. I'm the dad, you're the son.
Yeah.
In case people didn't know.
Yeah.
So uh, I wanted to do it with you, man, because I feel like social media is a big part of bonding these days, and I was talking to one of my students today, and she was saying how she's doing Roblox, and she makes friends based off playing Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just crazy how social media has brought everybody together. It's like I, like I feel like Mark Zuckerberg is like the father of social media.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody call him that, but I'm calling him that.
Okay.
Zuckerberg seems to be the father of social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a plan, and I'm not even sure if he felt that like his stuff could go to this level.
Yeah.
But this being on all different platforms, as a podcast, as a YouTube video, I feel like social media can bring you and I closer together. You grew up in Wichita, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Houston, and we've had that relationship, but it's been a long distance one.
Yeah.
It feels like we're closer now than we've ever been.
I agree.
And I'm excited about it, excited about this podcast, and I thank you for agreeing to do it with me.
Of course. Thank you for asking me.
My man.
I always
Go ahead.
I always would try to think of ways for us to connect more and to grow closer. But I didn't think about having a podcast, and that's a pretty good way to do that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, my man. Yeah. I've done quite a few podcasts with quite a few different people.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what am I doing with my son? First of all, I've done financial podcasts, and I currently do interview podcasts, sports podcasts. So I said, I'm trying to think, what do you do? What do you like to do? What could we do a podcast about, right?
Yeah.
I sat there and heard you and Evan. Evan's my second son, who's 16. And y'all talked about anime and all this different shit for like an hour. And I was amazed. I was amazed, first of all, at how you got Evan to open up. Because it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I always asked him shit and he shut down. But his big brother was there, so Evan, he sang like a canary. About anime and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't know you was into it that deep either, but yeah, I could tell you were. And I felt like over the years, with your fantasy sports stuff and what you've talked to me about, I said, maybe we can do something with sports. And so here we are, our second video. Yeah. So let me ask you this. Let's start with something personal, man.
Okay.
So I'm putting you on the spot. I'm letting everybody know that right now. I didn't put this on the rundown, so
You didn't. Not on my paper.
So I'm gonna ask you something about something sports related, and then you ask me something sports related. So my question to you is, what's been your favorite sports memory growing up?
My favorite sports memory. Well, you may already know the answer to this question, because my favorite sports memory is I believe I was in. I don't know if at the time I was going into seventh grade or if I was going into eighth grade, but
Seventh.
well,
You were 12.
okay, yeah,
Yep.
seventh, yeah, going into seventh grade.
Uh-huh.
My dad was coaching at a football camp,
Uh-huh.
an Aggies football camp at Texas
Uh-huh.
A&M, and
Yep.
I got to take part in it. And
Absolutely.
we had he originally thought I was gonna sleep in because everyone slept in the dorms at the college, right? He
Yep.
initially had thought I was gonna sleep in his room, but I was like, no, Dad, I'm gonna go sleep out there. I'm gonna go sleep out there.
I just wanted to make sure you was good. If you was
Yeah, I
good
was
sleeping
great.
out there,
I
yeah,
was great. I
yeah,
had a fantastic time. It was like
yeah,
2 days, maybe 2, 3 days.
3 days, yep, something like
Hmm.
that. Uh-huh. Three
And
days, 4 nights.
it was great. I met a lot of people. Not
Man,
anyone I really know now anymore, but
right,
still.
right. Absolutely. That was yeah, you was going into middle school. I
Hmm.
that was my favorite memory of us as well.
Hmm.
Sports memory. I have some others, but I really loved the fact that you were gung ho about the camp.
Yeah.
You really, you know what I'm saying? You jumped right into it. You weren't apprehensive.
Mm-mm.
You weren't nervous or scared. You know what I'm saying? You did the workouts. You did
Hmm.
the, the, the activities, everything, man. And it was a great experience for you and I to have
I
together.
agree.
You know,
Yeah.
absolutely. Uh, so I tried to, get Evan into some of this stuff. He wants to do his own thing though. He's a little different breed, so
That's
I'm,
all
I'll let
good.
I'll let him make it a lot of times. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? What I also enjoyed growing up with you, I feel like if we'd have stayed connected more, I don't know if you remember, but when we was at the old house, we used to work on pitching. I had you throwing the ball against this damn wooden fence, and you used to do it. You was sweating and tired, but you did it, and you didn't complain, and you was great about it. And I
Mm.
felt like I said, "Man, you a long, lean, long arms." I said, "Oh, he gonna be a pitcher." Yeah, so that was a fun memory for me as well.